Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you haven't been here already. Today, this video is going to be about my New Year's resolutions or goals. I don't really think that you need January 1st to make these goals or resolutions for yourself. It could be April 23rd, and if you feel like you need a new year, start those goals that day. And I think this is just a good time for every month to write down what you want to see happen in your life. And I do that every month. It's not just because of the first. So it just happens to be that January 1st is here and everyone likes to make their resolutions. But every month I like to set down goals that I'd like to achieve, whether it's that month or throughout the year. And I make them achievable. So I want to share with you what I wrote down this year, and hopefully you like them and can implement them into your life. And if you have suggestions, oh, my camera is going this way. Okay, I'm back. And if you have any resolutions or goals that you would like to share, please comment them down below, because everybody can improve, and I'd love to see what you are gonna do to make yourself a better person this year. Okay, so first and foremost, I think this is pretty much everyone's first goal, is to be healthy, because if you don't have your health, then you really don't have anything. So last year was a really big year for me, and I lost a lot of weight. And it's not about the weight, I just wanted to feel good about myself, and I lost some weight that made me gain more confidence. And that's what it's all about, is feeling good in your own skin, and it doesn't really matter about the number, which I had to learn. So this year it's kind of the same thing. I want to lose more weight, gain more muscle as well. And I'd like to see a number. If I don't get to that number, that's fine if I feel good about myself and I look good. So that's number one. Number two is that I live in LA, so I find it really easy to get into a routine where you go back home after work and you watch Netflix and cook dinner and stuff like that. I'd really like to make sure that every month I go hiking, go to the beach, try new restaurants. That's really important to me, because if you're living in LA, how could you not? It's so accessible. So I need to be on that every single month. Goal number three that I make every year is read 15 books. I love to read books, and I'm pretty good at completing that every year. I think I was one book shy this year because things just got hectic, but every year, 15 books, keep your mind going, read different stories. I go from reading children's books to biographies. I don't judge, I just read it all. Goal number four would be, I'd like to focus, and I was pretty good about this last year because it was a part of my resolutions goals as well. And every month I have to check in with myself, is to stay present. I get an active mind, and I really want to start focusing on what my future is going to look like, where I'm going to have my children, where I'm going to live. And you can't do that, because yes, it's nice to dream and get fun ideas about what your life is going to be like, but you can't get so invested in it that you're forgetting to be present and grateful for the things that you have around you right now. And I'm also a very nostalgic person, so I love to go back in time and to relive things, and that is great to a certain extent. Sometimes I go a little overboard with that, and like I said, I want to be present, because right now where I'm at in my life, I'm so grateful and I'm so blessed, and I live in a really amazing city. I have amazing family and friends, and it's an amazing time that I'm going to look back at in 40 years and be like, wow, that was amazing. I was so lucky to have that. So I just want to make sure I can soak in the present as much as possible. Okay, this is a crazy one because I really, really love cheese, but I personally get very stuffed up and mucusy when I eat cheese, and I don't know if it's good or bad. Everyone says different things. So my goal this year is to only eat cheese 5 times. So I have to pick and choose when I want to eat things with cheese. And usually throughout the week or the weekends, I really don't eat cheese that much. So probably eat it maybe once or twice every month. I already limit my dairy intake in general, so I think cheese would be a really great one to try to knock out completely. And I think the 5 times rule would be great. So I already have the 5 things in mind that I really want to eat. So we'll see how that goes. Goal number 6 is I want to help more with people who are in need, or animals who are in need. I know that one of my coworkers always goes and gives blankets to animals that don't have them at the animal shelter, and I think I need to spend more of my time focusing on other people who are in need, because I am so blessed and I'm so lucky and fortunate for all that I have. And if I was in the situation that other people were in, I would hope and pray that other people would help me as well. And I'm able to do so. Goal number 7 is to visit new places. So I'd like to visit 2 new cities or 2 new states, doesn't matter, just somewhere new that I've never been before. And I did that last year, which was really, really cool. So I went to San Diego and I went to, Yosemite. And those are 2 new places in California, so I didn't have to go anywhere outside of the state. But it was amazing experiences, and I'm really glad that I got to do them. So this year, I'd like to do it again and see where that takes me. I don't have any plans, but we have a whole year to decide, so I'm excited to see where I'll end up. Goal number 8, call my grandmas. Simple as that. Goal number 9, my finger can't go up any higher. Goal number 9 is a personal number that I want to get to in my savings account. I love to save my money, so hopefully I can get to that at the end of the year. I'm really good about saving my money, so I think I will, but we'll see. Doesn't hurt to have a number. Goal number 10 is one of my favorite goals because I did this last year for the first time, and my grandma inspired me. We watched a movie from 1938, I think it was, and it was really magical. The way they dressed and the way they acted is just so different, and I think it's so important for people to watch these older movies. So my goal is, I forgot to tell you guys, the goal is to watch 10 movies before the 90s. So I really last year focused on a lot of Debbie Reynolds movies because I love Debbie Reynolds, and she unfortunately passed away. So I thought, what a great way to knock out my goal and to learn more about Debbie Reynolds' career is to watch movies. So I did that, and it was great because they're all classics, and I think it's so important for everybody to watch these classical movies and learn about the different eras and how they dressed and acted, and the style of the way they filmed is so different. And I'm such a huge movie buff. I'm so lucky that I live in LA and I get to go to the different lots, like the Warner Brother lot, and see the behind the scenes and the movie magic. I just thrive and love that stuff. It's amazing. So those are my goals. Hopefully you enjoy them and get to implement them into your life. It doesn't hurt to write them down, so that keeps you on track. This video is going to keep me on track. And oh yeah, please, I'd love to see what you guys have as well. So write them down below, and I will see you in my next video in 2018. Ooh, ooh. I hope you guys have a good new year. Bye.